Hello friends, welcome to KingMakers IAS Academy. I am Dr. Valan. I am a faculty member here teaching history and political science as optional subjects. I would like to say a few things about why one can or should take political science and international relations as optional paper. What are the traits needed from the student? What sort of students used to take political science as optional? Let me tell you one thing, it is not a kind of an exaggeration. It is a truth. For the past 2-3 years, I've been watching students taking this particular optional. From my observation, I can tell you a few things. Usually, smart people who have got a sharpness in thinking used to take political science as optional. Why it is so? Normally, we used to talk about justice, democracy, and so many other things in our daily life. We may not be knowing the proper meanings of those words. Here in this particular optional paper, you'll have a chance to know about all these things in a very, very elaborate and thoroughgoing manner. And this particular optional demands a lot of logical thinking, lot of readiness to debate things, and readiness to look into the issues in a thoroughgoing manner, and so on. So it is an optional for people who are ready to think rather than people who are ready to by heart things. So it is a kind of a thinker-friendly optional, I have to tell you that way. Then apart from that, if you have a passion for current affairs and if you have a passion for observing world politics, you definitely can choose this particular subject as optional, because this particular subject demands a lot of current affairs elements into it. And apart from that, I have to tell you a few more things about this particular subject. First question is that whether this particular optional will help you out in GS. The answer is yes, it will definitely help you out. It has got 2 papers, as you know, and each paper has got 2 sections. If you take paper 1, section A deals with political theory and political thoughts. Section B deals with Indian politics. And in paper 2, section A deals with comparative politics and international relations, and section B deals with India and world. If you take all the 4 sections, 2 sections each in 2 papers, 2 sections out of 4 sections will completely help you out in GS paper. And if you take other 2 sections, they will also help you out in enhancing your skills in ethics and essay as well. So this paper will help you a lot in improving your marks in GS paper. Then apart from that, this paper is somewhat, as I told you, thinker friendly. That means what? You don't need to mug up so many things. You don't need to by heart so many things. You have to understand the basic concepts. If you have that conceptual understanding, you can make your points. 2 things are needed from you. One thing is that you have to develop the conceptual understanding, and you have to develop your drafting skills also. If you have these 2 things, you'll easily make it out. You don't need to by heart so many things. You don't need to memorize so many things. So it is more of a thinker friendly optional. And it is very much relevant to our day-to-day life. All the aspects of our day-to-day life will be dealt in politics. Let that be anything, democracy, justice, and all those things will be dealt very elaborately in this particular optional paper. And one more interesting thing I have to tell about this particular optional. If you want to become an IFS officer, this optional is a must for your preparation, because this particular optional has got direct links with the particular service. Say foreign service needs a strong understanding of foreign policy making and international relations. This particular option will give you both. So it is like if you take political science and international relations as your optional, you already start preparing for your career in the future. It is something like that. So it has got so many things to do with IFS. Okay. So if you want to become an IFS officer, I will tell you, this is a kind of a subject you have to look at. Try to develop a better understanding of these political concepts, and I assure you that this particular subject will be a handy optional for you, and I wish you all the best in your preparation with political science as your optional. Thank you all.